तो देखेंगे अपेक्स क्या होता है। तो व्हाट इज़ अपेक्स। तो पहला आता है अपेक्स इज़ अ स्ट्रांगली टाइप ऑब्जेक्ट ओरिएंटेड प्रोग्रामिंग लैंग्वेज। स्ट्रांगली टाइप प्रोग्रामिंग लैंग्वेज के मतलब क्या है। स्ट्रांगली टाइप प्रोग्रामिंग लैंग्वेज, स्ट्रांगली टाइप प्रोग्रामिंग मीन्स दैट when the variable is declaring, suppose in Java we declare variable is int and then variable name. Similar kind of the experience in the Apex. That means while declaring the variable it should be declare the data type. That is a strongly typed programming language. An object oriented programming language is that which follow the four pillar of the OOPS is that things is also inside the uh, uh, inside the Apex. That this language developed by the salesforce.com, it allowed to write the code and execute on writing the code is also allowed in the force.com, and execution of the code is also allowed in the force.com. So says if someone is asked that what is the Salesforce, so what is the Apex? Apex is a strongly type object oriented programming language which is the proprietary means संपदा, किसी की संपत्ति लेना, proprietary language developed by the salesforce.com to allow us to write code that execute on the force.com. this is the salesforce.com. okay. Then second one is that it is used for the building as a software as a service application on the top of the salesforce.com CRM functionality. it use over the software as a service application on salesforce.com. Why it is used? Because of the CRM giving the extra functionality of the CRM tools, that's why we use and what are the services? As we know, there is a three types of the services. What are that? Software as a service, infrastructure as a service, and platform as a service. So Apex is used for a software as a service, and Apex is save, compile, and execute on the server of the force.com. Actually force.com is not any another website. It is the same thing which when we open the console, and during that developer mode is the force.com. Apex save, compile, and execute. Three things: save, compile, and execute on the force.com. And fourth is that it enable the developer to add business logics to the most of the system event. It allow to developer adding the business logic to most over the system events. Already the events are the described, and they build logic on it system event, including the button on click related record update, and VF and lighting page. VF means होता है visual force page and lighting page. Okay. What are the Apex? Apex is the strongly typed object oriented programming language which is the proprietary language developed by the salesforce.com to allow us to write the code and execute on the force.com. Secondly, it used for the building the software as a service over the CRM. Third is save, compile and execute all the things. Things are done in the cloud of the force.com. And fourth one is add extra business logics over the system. There are the what are the feature of the Apex. So Apex it upgraded automatically. Suppose you have the write down the code of the Apex, and after few year there is a new version of the Salesforce is developed, and you will think that whatever the code I already have saved in the Salesforce.com, we have to rewrite for the new versions. That's not true. It automatically save and automatically save, and the whenever the new version will came, they already adjust to it. That means first functionality that it upgrade automatically. This is done. Second one is integrate with the database, which means it can be accessed and manipulate record without the need to establish the database connection explicitly. If I talk about the Java, if you have to connect Java with its database, there is a interface is required. What is that interface? Is JDBC connector is required to connect the Java code to Java backend Java database. This in Apex there is no requirement of the integrating of the database to the Apex programming language. Why? Because already established hai. There is no need to reconnect those things. Okay? And third one is it has a Java like syntax. It's already has a Java like syntax. That means it is easy to use. And fourth functionality is it is easy to test, as it provides the building support for the execution of the test case. As I mentioned that the in Apex execution, compile and save and testing is everything is done on the server side of the Salesforce. These things is already pre-built inside of it, and you can create a you can write down the what are the possible test cases, and you can easily see the what are the output of its in Salesforce. And then is a multi-tenant environment. What are the meaning of the multi-tenant environment? Is that multiple tenant using the same environment in shared mode. Multiple user can be share its environment and share mode. That means every resource is just share memory, share memory, share resourcing. All the things are the share inside of the inside its feature of the Apex. And fifth one, sorry, sixth one is you can save your Apex code against different version of the force.com API. You can save the version of the Apex code. When you save the Apex code, whenever you saved the Apex code, there is a small icon is visible on the top of the border. That's so the what are the API version of the Apex. Then last functionalities, which were 7. Apex is a case insensitive language. That means there is no need to write a case insensitive language. If I talk about the Java is a case sensitive language, but it recommended that the follow the standard syntax so that there is no possibility of the getting error. Then third part is that when to use the Apex. As we learn in the admin, there is a multiple thing and there is a multiple things I have to remember in navigation system. When we have to start the using the Apex to perform the couple of the business process which are not supported by the workflow and the process or flow, whatever the things is not done by the force.admin. If you any business logic is not done by the workflow or process or flow, then to perform the complex validation over the multiple object, complete validation over the multiple object. Third one is to create the web service and email service, in web service or email service create करने के लिए. And fourth one is for transaction and rollback. This all four are the reason, that's why they doesn't give the byte to it.